High value comes from detachment. The moment you need something from someone to make you whole, you trade your value with that something. And bit by bit, you lose your value. Why do people become people pleasers? Because they are seeking validation from the outer world. Nice guys are being nice to the world predominantly because they want to be liked and accepted. The more you put your power or energy in the outer world, the more you lose it. A high-value man is high value for the very reason that he is in himself, complete. What do I mean by that? When he talks to a girl, he is not thinking of getting rejected. Because he doesn't really need her. He is looking for a good time. To enjoy her company. Not to impress her. Hence, she holds very little to no power over him. Remember, we lose our value when we give our power to the outer world. Therefore, it is you who is giving the outer world any bribing power or manipulation opportunity. If you can't be bought, then they can't buy you, no matter how much they have. High-value energy is simply a man's ability to fulfill himself without needing anything external. A woman or no woman. Having a lot of money or modest amount. Value is completely mental. Someone comes up to you to talk to you. It is your energy and your self-image that gives them the signal as to how to treat you. There are plenty of guys who look good but suffer from self-esteem issues. There are ripped men who still have confidence issues. The point is, the outer world, appearance, money, doesn't have any inherent value in it. It is the man who has it who makes this thing valuable. So, in simple terms, it is detachment. This is the predominant ingredient in a high-value man's energy. He is detached from outcomes. Because he knows there is unlimited supply of everything in this world. Enough women, money, opportunities to go around. Enough friends to have. No need to bend the knee to one person or a job. He values his freedom above all else. Because freedom is detachment. Detachment from all sorts of bondages in this world. And the paradox is, when a man is this detached, his chances of failure also diminish. The more he is detached, the more he seems to get it. The more open he is to lose a woman, the more openly he can love her, and the more she clings to him. The more carefree he is about money, the more money and wealth he seems to make. This is the greatest paradox to our human mind. But not to the divine mind. Divine mind gives you what you are focused on. So, when you are desperately trying to get someone to love you, you are focused on them not loving you. Hence, the divine mind looks at your energy of lack and gives you more of what you are focused on. This is why, the better it gets, the better it gets. A man who has women can easily get more attention from other women. A rich man gets bigger and better opportunities to amass even more wealth. Why? Because they are not in lack. A man who has a woman is not in lack. A man who has friends is not in lack. A man who has money is not in lack. So, the nice guy energy is lack. While the high-value man's energy is detachment. Detachment is akin to abundance mindset. You can only detach from outcomes if you have a mindset that there are infinite outcomes. So, I will get what I want one way or another. So, the men who have are detached from lack. Thus, they get more. Now, you don't need to have these external things to feel detached. Because these external things only help you to express the innate value that you have within all along. Just stop trading your value with lack. That's all. The opposite of lack will automatically manifest. So long as you remove your attention from any sort of lack. And then the paradox comes into play. The more you let go things, the more they come to you. The more carefree you become in your interactions, the more charming you seem. The more you detach from trying to make money desperately, the more your mind presents you ideas on how to make money with ease. Remember, lack is what gives the outer world buying power. To buy your value from you, in return for breadcrumbs. If you don't feel the desperate need to have something from the outer world, it can't buy you. And you can only operate this way when you let go of any sort of lack. And you become detached. Then you are truly a magnet to all that you want. Remember, I am not saying that you stop desiring things. But the opposite, desire things with detachment. That is, from a place of abundance, devoid of lack. You can desire to have a beautiful girl in your life, but know that there are literally millions and billions of them. Aim to be wealthy, without the desperate need for it to complete you. Or to raise your value. It won't. Nothing outside of you will. Because you are the source. The outer world is your reflection. Your energy is what brings people, circumstances, and opportunities in your life. You feel insecure, people will come in your life to validate it. You feel poor, circumstances will happen in your life to validate this feeling. You feel whole, then the world will make sure that you have everything that reflects your wholeness. You see the paradox. The more you are whole in yourself, the more is added on to you. The more you feel incomplete in yourself, the more is taken from you. And this is why nice guys finish last. And high-value men seem to have it all. This is why there is such a huge polarity between have and have-nots. So, to express your high value, start detaching yourself from outcomes and start enjoying the process. Start enjoying the process of talking to a girl. When you are not trying to get her, she comes to you by her own will. When you desperately try to get her, she feels repelled. When you desperately try to be liked, you come off as try-hard and creepy. But when you are just being yourself without any insecurities in the background, you are charming. This is all there is to it. When you value yourself rather than deriving your value from the outer world, you express the energy of a high-value man.